Hi, my name's Maude Patel, and I've been on the spiritual path for a few years now. My blogs explore the experience of seeing the world through the teachings that I've learnt. They're for people who are opening up to the fact that there may be more out there and are curious to know more. I hope you enjoy this blog, and for further information, please visit my WordPress site called Enlight One.
So there's been a bit of a hiatus since my last podcast. Well, actually, a long hiatus, if you're allowed to say that. It has been quite a while. On a spiritual level, things are changing. 2022 for me was a very quiet year, I have to say. I've been listening to many talks though recently, and it feels like 2023 is a time for doing, and I'm feeling that as well. Now, sometimes we spiritual people, we just like to sit in a cave, as it were, and meditate and connect to the universe because it feels so good. And we're kind of like hermits. We just like staying at home and kind of meditating. But, I feel the time now is right to actually start to take action and start to do things because it's our job as the light workers to spread light into this planet through our actions and through doing things. There's still a lot of fear out there, and we need to step up and spread some light and positivity, love, and hope that things will get better. So, I've been drawn to start my blogs and podcasts again. So, I'm going to start this podcast on New Year's resolutions. And since it's the end of February, that might sound strange, but hey, I think it's still valid because if you did make New Year resolutions this year, have you kept to them or have they fallen by the wayside? So I'll talk about why it can be hard to stick to those resolutions. We make them when it's that festive season and we're having fun and seeing friends, family, food and drink, and everything feels so good. And the new year's approaching and it's like a blank page, a new chapter, and I've got a whole year. What shall I do this year? I know I'm going to be the perfect weight. I'm going to find that perfect partner. I'm going to get that great job. And we're just full of that kind of, yes, this year it's going to happen. And that excitement keeps people going in their New Year resolutions for a few weeks. But as you may have noticed, after a while, a lot of us give up. It's as if we've run out of that enthusiasm. We run out of steam. It's like, oh no, I can't be bothered to go to the gym. Oh, it's all too much. Now, why does that happen? Well, the answer could lie in the limiting beliefs deep at the subconscious level, and they hold you back from achieving your goals. Okay, so our conscious mind is the one we know. It's our everyday mind, usually full of chatter, usually thinking this, that, and 100 thoughts all the time. So it's our everyday thinking mind, is our conscious mind. It's the one that made those resolutions. But our subconscious mind, on the other hand, it's like the iceberg under the water. It's unseen and it's big. And it can sink us every time we try to do something where we have a limiting belief. So, your subconscious mind holds everything that's happened to you since you were a child, since you were born, basically. Everything anybody ever said, every belief, that is in your subconscious mind. And that is the program that rules your life. So, for example, somebody might say, a teacher may have said to you when you were young, or an adult, or whoever, somebody might have said to you, oh, you're not very clever, are you? You're not going to amount to much. Now, that was embedded in your subconscious mind. And you might wonder, why do I never get ahead in my career? Why is my business never successful? Well, it could be there's some sort of belief like that in your subconscious. Some flippant remark somebody may have made where they said, you're not very clever, are you? And it's stuck in that iceberg. And bam! Every time you try and get ahead in your career, that belief says, no way, you're not intelligent enough, you're not clever enough, you can't get ahead. And that's what I mean by a limiting belief. Okay, another example, maybe you're trying to lose weight and you lose a bit of weight, but you can never get to that final figure you want to be. And maybe sadly, maybe sometimes somebody hurt you, somebody betrayed you, maybe they broke your heart. And on a subconscious level, it was so painful. You thought subconsciously from now on, I am always going to have weight around me. Nobody is going to make me go through that pain ever again, and I will always keep some weight on. And so this again is at your subconscious mind. It's in that iceberg, and bam, when you try and go on a diet and you lose some weight, that belief, that subconscious belief that, hey, no way, we're going to keep the fat because we're not going to go through that pain again, that comes into play, and you cannot get to the desired target, the weight you want to be. So that subconscious mind is full of all these beliefs. Some help you, some don't help you. And also all the beliefs your parents have around money, around work and health. All those beliefs are in your subconscious mind, which is why people say, I'm turning into my mother, I'm turning into my dad, because their beliefs are your beliefs, and that is why you might end up becoming like them. So the good news is you can change those beliefs at the subconscious level, but it does require work on your part. But the step to recognizing that they're there is a good step, because then you can start to do something about it. So how do you access those subconscious limiting beliefs? Well, one way is through hypnotism. Now, I feel that has been given a bad rap, unfortunately, because of films and things, but a good hypnotherapist will get you directly to your subconscious mind. They will get you to that iceberg where you can remove all those limiting beliefs that have been put there by you, by other people, and add new empowering beliefs that can help you to achieve your goals. Or meditation. If you can meditate, you can get quiet. And again, that's a good way to access the subconscious mind. And you could even do things like in meditation, ask your subconscious, what problems, what beliefs are stopping me from being successful? And just see and feel what images, what thoughts, what emotions appear. Now, you might think, oh dear, I don't really want to go back and have to think about that stuff I went through. It's too painful, to get rid of this limiting belief. I'm not sure I can. But as Susan Jeffers says in her book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, sometimes it's the thought of facing that painful situation, the thought of facing the fear, is actually worse than doing it. Once you've done it, you might think, actually, that wasn't so bad. So I would try and advise you to, face that fear, face the pain, because once you get rid of that limiting belief, then your life can blossom. If you're passionate about being a certain way or achieving a goal, stick with this. Work on releasing those limiting beliefs and behaviors at the subconscious level. Now, it may take time, but then you'll be ready to create new beliefs, take the actions that achieve those goals and dreams. And isn't that worth it? If you really want to be that perfect weight, if you really want that great job, to be in a wonderful relationship, isn't it worth it to move through anything that's limiting you in achieving them? Because once you get rid of whatever is holding you back, you'll be unstoppable. You'll have what it takes to achieve your goals. Think how amazing, how fabulous you'll feel when you know you can achieve your goals. So I hope that's helped you realize why you don't always stick to your resolutions, or it's hard to achieve your goals. It's because most of the time, all of us have these beliefs in our subconscious minds that are holding us back. But you can actually do something about them. So please just work out how the best way for you to remove those limiting beliefs, so that you can then add new empowering beliefs and new empowering behaviors to achieve your goals. So thanks very much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.